I vote voice the entire time.
Yes.
Do not break character.
Absolutely, yes.
Either do not break character or shift character every
Ooh, okay.
I wasn't thinking about a character, so I'm not ready for one. And
none of us are prepared for shit, so we got to improv.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
Hey,
Do you think I researched on carrots?
Hey, with what you're wearing, you could do transatlantic.
Oh, you better
sales.
have.
okay, all right.
You could be like, oh, wait.
Really, really win.
Okay, I think I'm ready. This is going to be hard. Welcome back to the debate of the century, and that's effing weird. Today we have apple versus carrot. Let's introduce the candidates.
Oh, hey.
Candidates, introduce yourselves, please.
Let's introduce them. My name is Clark, aka the Reverend Michael Snakebite.
Somebody please. Somebody
I'm
please
Seth,
go.
but I already said it. Oh, you guys. I'm going to have to edit all this out. You guys.
I love this.
I went.
Okay, all right.
In my view, it goes to me next, but I don't know if everyone else is. Like,
No,
I think they're all different. Just go.
All right, so this is Tristan and Tillifer.
No, and I'm Lily, carrot enjoyer and grapefruit enjoyer as well.
You can't do that now. Like you can't.
I have to. I have to lay down the basis, okay?
That's not fair. Respect that, but that's not fair.
And bro. Bro is here as well.
She hasn't had her coffee yet. Go easy on her.
Oh.
So the first question for Team Apple. Who has the superior dessert and why? Your 5 minutes starts now.
So wait, superior dessert in lieu of carrots?
I don't know how I can make that question any more clear. Who has the superior dessert?
All right.
Oh,
Well, go ahead, Clark.
Anywhere where you actually need a sweet or tart, like palate cleanser, apple is where you actually want to go with it. Carrot actually adds nothing to the sugar or kind of palate cleansing to a meal at the end. Like, I mean, carrot cake. Who's doing that? Like the sugar's, it's the hero. The cream cheese is the hero. Like there's nothing actually there doing it. The apple is the hero when you actually go to apple pie, when you go to apple strudel, when you go to these things. Like that is actually what is winning the day. So it is the actual ingredient that is making the dessert what it is.
And why would you want to have carrots? It's a rooting vegetable. You know how much gross stuff is in the soil that those carrots absorb, and then you're just going to put that in your body? Please. And the one thing that apples have that maybe like raise alarm bells with somebody is the seeds, cyanide. But you can just take the seeds out. You can concentrate them if you need some cyanide on hand for whatever reason.
You have half the time remaining.
Carrot.
No, stop.
I don't
Team Carrot, please hold off till your turn.
Also,
Team Carrot.
Also, there's no city named after a giant carrot. One of the best cities in America is named after an apple. Well,
I think the case is closed already.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really need to go down this road anymore. It's stupid.
Really, I mean, okay, apple pie.
wow. We're going there.
Hey,
Wow.
Carrot, Team Carrot, please.
We're gonna go ahead and play. We're gonna go ahead and play the America card. By the way, it's an American. It's apple pie.
It is. What does Agent Cooper want every single time he goes to the diner? A slice of apple pie.
Forgive me if I don't know who Agent Cooper
Team
is.
Carrot, please. Wait.
I'm just saying. Clark is right. The case is closed. What do you associate even symbolically with the carrot? A dirty mule and a string and a farm.
Oh, that's low. That is
Please.
low, sir.
Team Carrot,
Whatever.
please. I don't have to tell you again.
I'm just saying. When I want to enjoy a tasty snack, I don't want to be thinking about dirty donkeys and farmers.
First
Yes.
off, my daughter left because she was so disgusted by everything you were just saying. Like she just couldn't handle
Mhm.
just the blasphemy that you were spitting out about carrots. So you want to talk about apple pie? Apple pie is the worst form of pie. Like there's like the pecan, much better. Peach, oh god, so much better. Key lime, fucking chocolate. Like you're spitting from the bottom of the barrel. So yeah, maybe carrot is not the most dessert friendly thing in the world, but like apple is the worst form of a dessert that is an option.
All right,
That's not. That does not feel like an equal amount of time. That does not feel like an equal amount of time.
Let me remind the teams that it's a 1 minute rebut. All right, you will have 5 minutes, Team Carrot, to answer the same question.
Okay, I just have one thing to say. That sadly, based on your limited knowledge of American desserts, you very conveniently forgot that there are other parts of the world where carrot is where carrot is the main ingredient in making something called as gajar ka halwa. Gajar, the Hindi word for carrot. And I highly suggest that you open up your senses, your culinary senses, and try and go and taste that.
Carrot is just the perfect snack bite. You can just rinse it, wash it, and you're done. You can just snack on it every day. It's delicious. And it comes from the earth. Yeah, you're right, Seth. Okay, it has all the goodies. Not those pesticides that you can have on apples. This is disgusting.
One thing before you
Hurry.
You're going to drop sex. I'm just going to tell them, notice that Team Apple did not interrupt the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead,
And
you
Steve
thought
Jobs
about
ate
it-
Team
look it up.
Carrot.
Steve Jobs was someone that ate carrots incessantly. He got pancreatic cancer. Link, blood sugar. You
Damn.
want to talk about blood sugar for a second? Also, when it comes to, have you ever heard of groundwater runoff when it comes to pesticides? Baby carrots aren't even
we
a
didn't
thing.
get to finish
The
our
amount
statement.
of waste.
What?
Fine, no, I'll just give it to him. We don't need any more help.
Team Carrot, I must remind you, you interrupted Team Apple many of times. They had to finish their statement.
True. My bad. Sorry.
How would you feed your item, or correction, how would your food item be easier to feed 100 people? Your time starts now.
Well, first off, they wouldn't need to have as many carrots because of all the nutritional components, all the polyphenols, the sugar, yes. But at the same time, you're talking about more calories. So you cut that sucker up in slices, divide it amongst a small group of people. They're gonna be sustained for longer than a carrot, which is a pretty blank food. Our 100 people, we can not only feed them, we can get them drunk and happy. We can do both things. We make some hard cider, you know.
And we haven't even talked about fermentation yet, so that's a thing carrots aren't going to be able to do. So
Exactly, and you already have all the natural yeast like collecting on the skins.
carrots get reaped, they're going to have to get replanted. Apple tree is going to keep growing.
Tilly, it is their turn.
Hey, that seems a little unfair. See, like we can't get mad at the kid. Ref.
Team Apple, I did stop your time. Your time starts.
It lasts fucking longer. That's the start one right there. It lasts longer. Like, you ever eat an apple after an hour? You get 100 people. You think they're all going to eat it in 5 fucking minutes? Leave an apple out there. What happens after an apple is left out? 15, 20 minutes. Honey.
You get to the core.
It's gross,
Team
right?
Carrot,
It's
I
fucking-
must ask, you don't get any help from the audience. Please.
Carrots, even though when they are dehydrated, you can just make chips. You can thinly slice them, deep fry them like potato chips. I don't know what you guys are having. How do you not know what carrots go into? In India, carrots are used in so many ways as salads, as vegetables. They are added to spicy rice or dal, which is lentil dishes. I already spoke about gajar ka halwa, which is which has carrots grated and then you cook it in milk. After which nuts and butter are added into it. I don't know what you guys are eating.
It's kind of like-
Association. Wow.
Hold on, Carrots. Team Carrots.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, just because you might not be on the East Coast and there's actually feral rabbits all over the place.
Team Apple, you have 2 minutes to say any closing statements that you want to wrap up your case for Team Apple. Your 2 minutes will start now.
Look, there's been a lot of besmirching on both sides. I'm the first to admit it. But if you're really saying that apples are not a better pound for pound calorie Also, just the fact that they are just a sweet treat to have at any point. You can have a tart one, you can have a sweet one, like Clark was saying. The seasons, the different things you can make out of it. I mean, we just don't have to lower ourselves to all of these name calling and everything. I'm just glad I'm on this team and I'm representing the apple.
If I was starving and crawling on the ground and I came across a fresh apple or a fresh carrot, first off, I would be worried about the fibrous stuff on the end of the carrot versus just biting into the apple.
Okay.
Apples are going to be superior.
Team Apple, your time has expired. All right, Team Carrot, you have 2 minutes for any closing statements that you would want to say to help your case. Your time starts now.
Sure, they don't eat carrots. It's very clear that they do. And I'm not afraid to say that I have something personally against apples. All right? I'm not trying to choke on any seeds. Cyanide, I have not mentioned it before. You have, Seth, and I chose out of respect for you not to jump back on that.
There's a whole world out there. Also, Apple gives me the creeps thanks to Snow White. She fucking almost died. After
She didn't eat
taking a
carrot.
bite of the
She
apple.
did not eat a carrot, man. You name a Disney princess that ate a carrot, man. It's a good thing. If I eat that apple, what's inside there? They're gonna be a worm. They're gonna be a spider. A bunch of eggs of some fucking gross
Ew,
shit. I don't know.
even want to think about
That shit does not exist in a carrot. First off, also the irony of your conversation of how you're not competitive. You are a wet carrot, which is the irony of this entire fucking thing.
I missed like a lot of that. Was he cutting in and out?
Probably.
Yeah, he cut it in and out.
All right, Team Carrot, your time has expired. First question for Team Broccoli. How would you change the minds of someone who may not enjoy your food item? Your 3 minutes starts now.
Cheese.
True. Parmesan sparkle, like sprinkled on it while it's on a pan with some butter and some salt and pepper or something. Broccoli is amazingly malleable.
You can stir fry it and you can add a bunch of dry masalas. You add the rice flour, you mix it properly, you add it to the broccoli, fry it again. There it is crispy and savory. You can have broccoli with potatoes. That's a fry dish. You can have tandoori broccoli. There's a variety out there.
It adds texture to everything and it's healthy. So, I mean, granted, you can add stuff to it, but seasoning, I mean, it's all it takes, really. Like I said, broccoli is so versatile. So let's just give it that.
Team Grapefruit, you have 1 minute to rebut anything that they said. Your time starts now.
All I really hear is how great it is with other things. What can you put on it? What can you eat with it?
They didn't really answer the question. They didn't get to the core of the problem here, which was how do you convince someone that doesn't like broccoli that it's actually good? It's not, okay?
Nobody likes it. All the jokes. You turn on a sitcom, it's all the jokes go to broccoli. Do you like saving money? If you look on most medications labels, it says "do not take with grapefruit." It's a little known thing, but you can look it up very easily. Basically, certain things like SSRIs. If you're on Lexapro, if you're on Zoloft, whatever, usually there's a compound in grapefruit that makes it way more potent of a drug.
Say you cut 2 grapefruits. They're not going to taste just the same. Just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on it. And like Seth said very brilliantly, I want to say, the bowl is built in. Just scoop it out. Enjoy it. It's fresh. It's delicious.
H2 inhibitors, including any kind of anti-gas, anti-acids.
That's not true. I want to see the source on that.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let them rebut.
All you have to do is you can go to druginteractions.com and look at that if you want. But grapefruit interacts with most medications.
The whole question was, you're trying to convince somebody to try it, right? You ever seen a motherfucker eat? It's always in the morning, and it's always because they're on a diet, and it's always because they hate them every time. They put some sugar on that shit.
Yep. Go ahead. Finish your statement. Finish your statement.
I hate that. But I respect
Sorry,
it.
did you just insult the referee right now?
Yeah, that's a warning
No,
to Team Broccoli.
it was just Ty I was going after. I promise. It wasn't him personally.
He's a commissioner, not a referee.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
I
my
want to
bad.
call her out. I want to call her out. Disrespecting you, Alex. Called her by the wrong-
How is your food item better as a gift? Your 3 minutes starts now.
You can bring broccoli over as a full like tray plate. You know,
Ugh.
obviously it's got other stuff with it, but like I mean, a fresh like dipping plate. Broccoli's there, and it's just like a an easy catering thing.
Yeah, and who wants like a bunch of fruit when you've been drinking too?
Yeah, Want
That
more
hearty.
sugar
Yeah,
more
yeah.
sugar
You.
put on your stomach. I mean, God, because there's no argument after this.
Okay, Lily and Seth, you have 1 minute to rebut anything that they said about what they said. Yeah.
The question was, can you bring it as a gift, not as a favor at a dinner? So no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Broccoli is just this abomination, man-made. I don't know if I can call it a vegetable. No. That's all I have to say.
I mean, you take broccoli to a dinner party, you want to say something about grapefruit, but have you ever tried chopping it? You get all those little tiny beads of whatever. It's just all over the
Messy.
place. It's messy,
It's
yeah.
smelly.
And first off, do you want to kiss someone that just had broccoli or grapefruit? And plus, you can do the whole having thing, have your little spoon and just have it in a totally self-contained bowl. What do you do afterwards? You just throw it in the garbage. You have to use a paper plate with your broccoli that you smother in other things, just filling up landfills, more of that. And again,
About the environment.
Where's the refresher? Like, it's not even about refreshing. Like, just take some slices. You can do so many different things with grapefruit. It's refreshing. You want to go to a party and have fun? Get a big bottle of vodka and puree it with some grapefruit. The big companies are already making grapefruit flavored this or that. Just you have a real grapefruit, make a mixed drink out of it. I mean, there's no end. So
grapefruit is already a flavor, a scent that is all around us. You don't even realize it.
My favorite Burt's Bees wet wipes are grapefruit. So
boom.
Who gives a gift as a grapefruit? Like, that's not. What is this discussion? Like, what's happening here? Who does that?
Yeah, they spoke about broccoli being mixed with everything else and bringing as a gift, but come on, shampoos, perfumes. That's not grapefruit. You're bringing in chemicals with a artificial fragrance of grapefruit added over there. So that's not natural.
How would you use your food item as a weapon? Your 3 minutes starts now.
Broccoli would be easier to use as a weapon than grapefruit, because if you're going to like poison the broccoli supply versus the grapefruit supply, a lot more people are going to die. If we're talking like sheer numbers, just of like what people practically eat, a lot more people are going to die if they fuck the broccoli supply versus grapefruit supply, right?
All right, Seth and Lily, rebutting. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
I like how they want it both ways. I like how you're gonna bring a grapefruit to a party, but you're gonna poison everyone. When I was making a clear distinction of saving money on your SSRIs, you can thank me later, and then
Team Broccoli, please.
and then you know what? We already have a natural mace at our disposals.
Seth, you ate up 1 minute of banked time. So just keep that in mind.
The grapefruit. And let me throw that bad boy square in your face. We'll see if it does much damage, okay? Compared to a little just fragile, frail little piece of broccoli. I mean, what is this? It's gonna disintegrate on its way to your face. No, that's no weapon.
I'm just gonna go back to my Home Alone scenario. You got a bunch of round objects wherever you want. You have mace. You just squeeze some of that citrus in someone's eyes. They're completely disabled. I mean that's pretty much. And also, you want to say it's weird for bringing grapefruit to a party? Who brings broccoli to a party?
Your entire
Yeah,
argument is based on like them getting grapefruit to begin with. That's my main point. Who the fuck eats grapefruit? No one likes broccoli. Like that's it's a meme or like a historical fact that like people complain about broccoli. Who the fuck eats a grapefruit? Like seriously, like in their common day, if you're gonna like hurt somebody and weaponize something, the easiest way is to poison like food supply, right?
All right, before our minute's up, I do want to say a thing. There's only 2 times I've ever been threatened by grapefruit. One is because of medicine, because every fucking medicine.
Here it is again. Here it is again.
And 2 is fucking Far Side comics.
What nutrients does your food have that is better than your opponent's? You have 3 minutes to answer the question. Your time starts now.
I don't know, dude. Like this is all you, dude.
Well, we still have vitamin C, but we also have fiber. There is no fucking fiber in grapefruit unless you're eating the fucking skin, which you're not doing.
Oh,
And that shit. So there's it's actually better for your digestive health. Well, we're comparing. I'll say one thing: we're comparing a vegetable to a fruit at this point, and there is more inherent nutrient value to broccoli than there is to grapefruit.
I'm just thinking about the environmental impact that even just thinking of broccoli. And I know it's not related to nutrients, but again, I'm not well versed into that, so I won't speak on it. You have to buy broccoli in a bag, and it's just, again, I'm going to say it again, it's not natural, this thing. But on the other hand, the grapefruit, it's already packaged in itself.
Yes. So,
If
if I'm not wrong, the question was based on the nutritious value of grapefruit. But all I heard is how pretty grapefruit is, how
We've
nice it
addressed
is.
that. We've
It has
addressed that.
Come on now. Come on, Team Grapefruit. Let them speak.
I didn't hear any nutritious values. Also, coming back to, yes, of course, broccoli doesn't last as long as grapefruit, but just a small correction, broccoli definitely has more vitamin C than grapefruit. You might want to fact check that. Apart from other vitamins A, E, K, because broccoli is known for its vitamin K. Um, yes, of course, broccoli does not look pretty, doesn't sustain for a longer period of time. But let's just talk about nutrition because I did not hear anything nutritious about grapefruit.
I mean, I would just like to say I think it's been kind of proven that not only is broccoli health consciously the better option, and despite what you say, taste better option, but it's a more malleable ingredient to do anything with and still ingest it and make everything better. It makes every meal better.
I was just thinking while listening to your closing statement, I think I kind of understand you, Team Broccoli. Yes, there might be a world where we have this perfect vegetable with all the nutrients and it's good. We don't put it in, perfume, etc. But I don't think that's broccoli. I think maybe that's carrot. Who knows? I'm just speculating here. You're forgetting how grapefruit has always been here. And it will always be here. It's such an ingrained flavor. And look, I mean, a grapefruit is beautiful. Okay, it's summer. It's just this pink, vibrant, fresh. It's delicious. Okay, it's a snack that is just enclosed in itself. You can just put it in your lunch bag, and it's done.
I've just been hearing all of this and that and trying to justify why it's a plus that you have to add something to it, that is something. But I just want to forget about all that for a second, and I want to talk directly to you, the listener. If you were dragged into a room and a gun was pointed to your head and you had two options in front of you, you had a pile of broccoli and you had grapefruit, and you had to pick one, or this person is going to kill you.
Yep. Right
nine
there.
times 9 times out of 10, grapefruit. So I really don't have to say anything other than that. Thank you.
You, the audience member, you heard a lot of good debating this evening. You heard apple versus carrot, and you also heard broccoli versus grapefruit. What we need you to do as the audience members, we need you to tell us who you think won. And based on those, we will do next week's bracket to see what is the superior food. It might be apple versus broccoli or apple versus grapefruit, or it could be carrot versus broccoli, carrot versus grapefruit. We don't know. That's why we need your help, and we will tally the polls. We'll get the numbers, and then we will come back to you next week with another great debate. And just remember one thing, that we don't want stuff that's normal. We want stuff that's effing weird.